So today is day 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I thought today we would do something different. I'm still going to read a story later, but this time we are going to do a little bit of a science experiment. So that's my dog drinking. I'm sorry, he's noisy. We are going to talk about 2 types of matter today. Matter is something that everything is made out of. So using water, I want to show you 2 states of matter. One is a solid, and that is like when water is ice. So when you have water be a solid, when you stick it in a different container, do you see how it still keeps its shape? It doesn't change because of the container it's in. I could stick it in the next one, still is the same shape, isn't he? This guy is a solid. He stays the same. I can pick him up really easy. Well, not super easy. He's a little bit slippery because he's starting to melt. But super easy to pick him up. And he doesn't change shape when I put it in a different container. And then we have the liquid form of water. You see how it fits the shape of the container? And if I stick it in a different container, see if it stays the same or does it change? It changes, right? Now it's the shape of this container. I can pour it, and I can't pick it up. Watch. Doesn't work. I can't pick it up. So we're going to do something super fun. We are going to make Oomblek, and I will stick the recipe down under this video. So if you have the ingredients, you can make Oomblek too. Oomblek only needs 2 ingredients: cornstarch and water. So I'm gonna flip my computer down so you can see what I'm doing, but you're not gonna be able to see my face. But that's okay, because you can still hear me. Are you ready? Here we go. Right, so there's our bowl. And you also need a super handy mixer. It's handy. I bet Delaney knows what it is. Delaney, what do you think it is?
Our hands.
Our hands. We're going to use our hands to mix. It's the best mixer you can have for this. So first you're going to take 1 cup of cornstarch, and you're going to put it in there. And then we have a half a cup of water right here, but we're not going to pour all of it in. Just about half of it, because if you stick too much water in, it's not going to work. So now I'm going to mix it with my fingers, my super handy mixer, and it's going to feel really weird. Like it kind of gets super absorbed, and see, it makes big clumps. So that's how I know that there's not quite enough. So when I do it, I want to kind of squish it. It's not enough. We need more water. So we're going to pour a little bit more water in. Okay. And it's really tricky because all of a sudden you just have enough water. So you really have to play with it and add your water slow. See how I still have all that liquidy stuff in there? I want to mix all of that in before I put more water in. Now the reason we're making Oomblek is because we just talked about solids and we just talked about liquids. Oomblek doesn't follow the rules, which makes it super fun to play with. Sometimes it acts kind of like a liquid, but we can also pick it up, and it's also really solid if we like tap on it. Super cool. I think we need a little bit more water. Let's see. We'll try a little bit more water. Now I gotta mix it again, and I just keep squishing. Sometimes it's a little bit hard, so you might need a grown-up's help, but you can do it. Squish and squish and squish. Oh, I think we're almost there. I think it's almost perfect. Now remember what I said about a solid, how you can pick a solid up, but a liquid also just kind of fills up the container like it's supposed to, and you can pour it. Now watch this. It's ready. Do you see how it looks like a liquid? And it just kind of pours around, and it fills up this container just right. Watch this. If I try to thump it, my finger's not going to go in it. Ready? Watch. Do you see that? It acts like a solid when I go fast, but if I go slow, watch. I can put my fingers right in it. How cool is that? I can also stick my hand in this guy and I can grab it and pick it up like a solid, and then it becomes a liquid again. And just kind of scoops out of my fingers. How cool is that? You can grab it and pick it up. Woo. And Mom and Dad, if you are watching this, if your grown-up is watching this with you, the cool thing about Oomblek is when it dries, it just turns back into cornstarch. Super easy to clean up, unlike slime, which gets stuck in everything. So you can totally just pick it up. If you grab it hard, it's almost like a solid, and then it turns into a liquid in your hands. So fun. So I'm going to give this to Delaney so Delaney can play with it because it's so fun to play with.
Can I put ice in it?
Oh, Delaney's going to try to put ice in it, but that's going to change the structure because once it melts, you're going to have too much water in there. So maybe not. Okay, so let me put this so you can see my face again. I'm still here. So, do you know what else I want to show you? See how I was talking about it acting like a liquid? Watch this. We're going to stick it back in the container. I can take it and I can pour it. And it pours like a liquid. Isn't that interesting? It's a little bit lumpy because I haven't played with it for a long time. And then, see? Watch this. It pours right back out. Weird, right?
It smells gross.
Does it? She says it smells gross. There it goes. Just like a liquid, pours and fits that shape again. And then, remember, you can just pick it up, squeeze it, and grab it, and pick it up. And it goes back like a liquid again. So fun. I hope you can try this at home, because I really love it, and I think you'll love it too. And I'm also going to put a link on the bottom so you can read the Oomblek story. Mrs. Kojetin forgot my Oomblek book at school. So I can't read it to you, but I will link a story to you so you can read the Oomblek story by Dr. Suess. So fun. And I hope you can try this today. It's not quite a liquid. It's not quite a solid. And it's super duper fun to play with. I will read you a story later. Love you. Goodbye.